All right, here we go. Going right into it today. No fancy drone shots, no nice openings, just right into business. Business on the homestead. I had to get up first thing this morning and go get some sawdust for our composting toilet. Starting to knock out some of those buckets and getting them clean. All the while I got to keep an eye on Mr. Rambo. He's a little extra excited today because we switched pastures. He is a daddy and we're having some babies, so I'm going to take you guys in the barn real quick and show you what's going on. Now we got a little, yeah, okay, I'm doing my blog over here now. I tell you, those guineas are so loud. We weren't really expecting any babies just yet. I don't do the ultrasounds and get all this funky stuff going on around here. I let nature take its course. We keep an eye on them. And then we can kind of tell when they're starting to go, into labor. So we were just kind of doing our thing. I woke up this morning. I drove over to the sawmill to get some sawdust from a neighbor. And when I came back, actually when I was on my way, Stacy had called and said, "Oh my gosh, I think we're having a lamb right now." And I said, "Well, I'll check it out when I get back." And I didn't put any footage of it because, I was just no big deal. We're just having a lamb on the homestead. I guess after a while you get kind of numb to it, I guess you would say. I mean, it's really exciting at first, and then it just becomes like this process that we go through every year. So for you guys, it's really exciting. So I was watching the ewe here. These are Katahdin sheep, in case you're new to our channel. I was watching the ewe, and she was doing pretty good, except she wasn't really delivering the baby. I saw the head out, and I saw the 2 feet, okay? That's one thing you want to keep an eye on if you have goats or if you have sheep, no matter what kind they are. Pretty much any animal this goes for if you're raising cattle or cows or any kind of thing like that. What you want to look for when they're starting to give birth is that nose comes out. That's the first sign. You'll see the nose come out, and then what you want to see is the 2 hooves right almost up underneath that face. If you don't see the 2 hooves right up underneath that face, then one could be stuck back and then it could have a problem getting through, right? And then it can actually bend this way, and then it could cause it to get caught up. So you want to make sure that right when they're starting, you're just watching, you don't have to get involved, that they're having 2 feet right up underneath their face like that, which she did. She was doing great. And so the baby was out. I could see that the sack busted around the face, but I could also see, like, it had been a while, so there's a little bit of a time issue. You don't want to rush it. Now, I don't. You guys do whatever you want to do on your homestead. I and Stacy, myself, we prefer to let nature take its course, and we only intervene around here if it's absolutely necessary, right? To save a life. That's when we get involved. Other than that, they'll have some struggles. You're just keeping an eye on it, and you just let it happen naturally is always the best. So right now, because I had to intervene, you can see she's not even over there licking the baby off and taking care of it. Now, it could be just the stress of it. I had to move her around a little bit and then get her pinned up, and then I took the baby out. I grabbed the 2 hoofs. Here's another tip. If you're going to assist in the birth, especially with sheep, and I think it's cows and stuff like that too, you're going to notice that they have like wrist joints. They have a wrist joint by their hoof, and then they have another joint halfway up their leg. You want to make sure you're not just grabbing that hoof like right here, okay, before the joint. You want to grab up and grab the leg, okay? And then if you have to assist, you slowly pull. As she's doing her contractions, you're just slowly pulling that out. Do not grab just the hoof, okay, on any animal and pull. You could dislocate their leg. You could cause some problems with that. So make sure you're getting, sometimes you'll have to put your hand inside and feel and get up in there and then start to slowly pull out. So that's one tip I could give you guys right now. Enough rambling. We're just going to take a look and see how they're doing, and I'm going to see if I can't coax her into spending some time with her baby. This is a very important time for their bonding. This is when she licks off the stuff, she cleans it all up, it's going to get its first drink. The colostrum is a very important thing for an animal. If you're raising animals on your homestead that need milk, right, you're gonna want to have some colostrum on standby. So a good practice is sometimes when you're having an animal, you could take a teat and strain it and get that colostrum off one side. That's good. Or you can buy it at a farm and home store. But you know, might want to have some on hand, because if she was to have this baby now and not claim it, we have to take up right away making sure that the baby gets nourishment and how everything goes like that, okay? So colostrum is very, very important. Within the first 24 hours, if they don't get colostrum, for some reason, if the teeth's clogged up or the mom rejects them, they're pretty much gonna die. So you wanna stay on top of that. All right, let's go give a look. Hi, Mama. She's making her mom calls, that's good. Yes, I was worried about you. Oh my goodness, look at you. Oh my goodness. Yes. Come on, Mama. There she comes. There she comes. That's your baby. There you go. Now she's going to clean it off and claim it. This is a very important bonding time. And now you can see that the lamb, just being born, it's already trying to go for the teat. Come on, baby. Get those legs going. You guys are going to see the first drink of the colostrum. And I think she's got twins, but we'll see. There's that tail. It's all good signs. These are all things you want to look for. Now, if she was going to reject it, she wouldn't be cleaning it off. She'd be headbutting it, telling it to get away from her. So everything looks great. Comes that other baby. I think it's in there for sure. I could be wrong. She's doing a great job cleaning her off. Get that teat, Mama. She's in the front. She's got to be in the back. Go in the back. Love it. Cleaning her off like a boss. And there's Mrs. Turkey, checking out all the festivities. Are you excited about the new baby, Miss Turkey? All right. It's good. She's doing everything right. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is all part of the learning process. Don't intervene. Let them figure it out. And there you go. Come on, little baby, get your milk. You're almost there. It's in the back, not in the front. Man, I'm trying to get this first shot of the milk for you guys. She's still cleaning her off. Oh, oh, you're so close. You're so close. Oh my gosh. Try it again. You were so close. Come on, you can do it. There it is. Found it. She's a good mama too. Oh, baby kisses. But while they're getting acquainted, a lot of you guys might have followed our channel for a while, and we run with Katahdin sheep because they do really good in the heat and humidity. They're really good as far as parasites and just overall health and challenging conditions. We live in the Midwest USA, so we have a lot of heat and humidity, and in the wintertime we get pretty cold. It can get below 0 degrees for an extended amount of time, and we do get a lot of snow. So that's why we went with the Katahdins, and we also chose them because they're a hair sheep, which means that I don't have to do any shearing. If you guys have ever sheared an animal before, that's a whole next level of craziness, right? So we opted out of alpacas and we opted out of wool sheep. Actually, we had some alpacas, and I learned my lesson right away. But we do not want to shear any animals here. And to be honest with you guys, if you're thinking about that, the fiber that you get from alpacas and even wool from the sheep just does not bring the money that it used to. So it's just, it's just not worth it for us. All the farm animals are coming in to say hi to the new baby. About the umbilical cord. A lot of people, okay, hold on, let me do something with this. Shoot, shoot. Oh my gosh, I love those guineas. That's the farmer's watchdog. They are really loud and vocal, especially when something new is around and they know that there's a new animal inside this pen. So they're alerting everyone and they're saying, hey, check it out, and they're causing to take notice, okay? But about the umbilical cords here, on our homestead, I have never treated, touched, worried about a single umbilical cord. We've had sheep now for 9 years, and I have never doctored an umbilical cord or done anything with it. It will naturally, this is all natural stuff, folks. You do not have to be involved. That umbilical cord will dry up and fall off, sure as the day is long. So if you want to put something on it, you can put some peroxide on it, and that'll help dry it up and it falls off. And there's other things you can do that people do, iodine, all this stuff. But I'm just saying, around here at our homestead, and just a tip for you guys, we just don't do anything with the animal at all. Actually, the sheep, as a preventive measure to throw the scent off, let's say there was predators, we have predators around here, but it's a natural instinct for her to lamb out and then eat her own placenta to get that smell away, right? Isn't that awesome? So nature will do everything it needs to do, and all we need to do is just step in if there's a problem. We're just here for insurance. Most of the time, I think I've only had to really help a couple times on all the deliveries we've had here at the homestead. And this one here, I just wasn't comfortable with how long her face was sticking out of that thing, and I could see that it was a little stress going on, so I just wanted to get it done with. But the guineas are back. I'm not kidding. The reason why they're all excited is because there's an extra animal here. They know exactly what's supposed to be on the homestead and what's not supposed to be on the homestead. If you guys can tolerate that noise, they are really good to have around. They ward off eagles, bald eagles. They ward off hawks. When someone comes down the drive or even cracks the front of the property, they start hooting and hollering. If somebody walks by, if a car goes by, they always alert us if something's out of the ordinary. So they actually are pretty good. They actually earn their keep. There you go. Mama's cleaning her off real nice. Come on, get on there. You're there. Oh, you're so close. Come on now. Oh, come on now. There it is. Oh my gosh, all that work and then Mama moves. and you see that little thing hanging between his legs? That's not good. Well, I mean, it's okay. I actually strive for ewes being born here on the homestead. That's a ram. Dang it. But if you guys are close to the Midwest, St. Louis, we actually have a ram for sale that was born and is ready to go. So I'm going to show you guys that ram real quick in case you're interested. All right, so this is the ram that we have for sale. Very good stock, very good bones, good proportions. And I will tell you guys, that's the only kind of ram I'll sell. If he wasn't a good ram, and if I say it's a good ram, that means it's proportionate, it's thick, it's going to be a good producer. If he wasn't, I would just send him off to freezer camp and we'd be done with him. I only try to sell off the top rams that we have so people can start their herds and stuff like that. And if you guys were with us, we did start off, we had like six or seven ewes, and this was the year I decided to cut some of the ewes back. So we sold some of those gals off to southern Missouri. We had a family down there that is trying to get into the sheep business, but a lot of times when you guys buy these sheep, they're so inbred and crossbred and everything, they're really messed up. We work really hard here to keep ours 100% Katahdin and to cycle them out, and then we really search hard. I pay extra money to find ewes that are 100% and that have been just treated really nice and that are just good stock. I go the extra mile for that. So if you guys are interested in a ram, send us an email if you live around here and we can let that one go for you guys and tell you how much. You know, they run a couple $100. So don't just email me just asking me how much, because you know I gotta read all those emails. So they're a couple $100, and if you want one, we have one Katahdin ram ready to go. Those two are doing good. Let me tell you something else. So what I was gonna tell you guys while Smokey's rattling that gate out there, this lamb's getting all the attention right now and he wants to eat. Sometimes if you're watching your sheep and let's say she's kind of, you know, she's not bossing it away, like you'll know when she's rejecting it, man. She's head ramming it hard to get it away. But if there's just some slight nudges, sometimes they'll nudge this one away because the other one's coming. So just keep an eye on that too. And you want to make sure that if she has twins in there, that she has both twins, okay? You never want to have a problem where that baby's being left in there. They could get toxic on them and actually die. So miscarry inside, even though it's full term, that baby will lay inside of their stomach and then she'll get toxic and she'll die. And then you'll lose them both. So just keep your eye on them if you think there's a dual birth going on. And that's why I have her pinned up inside of here, and we'll just kind of keep an eye on her for a little bit. If she would have had a smooth birth right off the bat, she'd be outside in the field with them, and I wouldn't even worry about her, and I wouldn't even have her pinned up. Everybody wants to watch. Pretty exciting, huh, Miss Turkey? Come and say hi, little buddy. There you go. Yeah, it's a new baby. Well, congratulations, Rambo. Another successful birthing. You guys thought he was gonna come get you, didn't you? Oh, I'm getting him trained in pretty good with my no mas. Huh? You like no mas? Yep. Alright, I'm gonna go do my chores. What are you gonna do? You keep looking like you're gonna do something. Just let me leave in peace. Okay? I'm just leaving in peace. Bye. Thank you. Oh, you're a chicken. You wait till I get out of the gate. Ha! Now the reason that ram lamb is crying like that is because I separated him from everybody else. So when I have to go in there and deal with a ewe, I don't want to do it with him around, right? Because he's always going to be trying to take me out. So I put everybody on the other pasture except for the baby. Now I want to separate that ram. I've had him with the mom and he's not on the teat no more, but I'm just breaking him apart in case one of you guys want to show up and pick him up. But he's going to stay separated and I'm going to leave him with that ewe and her offspring so they can have their little group, and then I'll put everybody back together. Rambo gets a little, you know, worked up with the new baby, so sometimes he'll headbutt them and it takes him a while to get all of his self situated. So right now, because we started off a little stressful, not much, but because we started off a little stressful, I just wanted to make sure he wasn't going to add to it any. So that's just my reasoning in case you were wondering. Well, that's what's going on at our homestead. I'm gonna get busy on this woodlot. The next video you guys are gonna see is a woodlot video, because I'm gonna tell you guys the importance of having a woodlot on your homestead. So hopefully you guys got some tips from this video. It was kind of quick and I wanted to show you guys that. We've done some other videos before about the birth of lambs here on the homestead, so if you want to check those out, I'll leave one down in the comments section and you can watch the whole birth from start to finish. Oh my gosh. Well, hope you guys have a good day. We're gonna stay busy around here.